Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Weekly Win. My name is Ken, and I'm joined with my co-host Tim.
Hello, everyone.
Today, I've got something that I'd like to talk about a little bit here. I'm a bit of a numbers guy and beating up on the guys who are doing, in my estimation, bad. So I'm going to combine the best of both of those today. And we have a poll here from, is it CBN or
CBS, CBS
CBS?
with
Here we go.
YouGov.
CBS partnering with YouGov, and these numbers reveal just exactly what Biden's dark winter is and what he has in store for you.
I would like to, before we get into it, I just want to say that CBS put up the official document that they have on their website on Google Drive and then link that in their website, which is possibly the most pathetic thing I've ever seen someone with an official website do. But
Like,
go
what
on.
is their budget? It's gotta be,
Um,
it's gotta be massive, right?
it cost me $0 to put things on our website, so you know,
Hmm.
are we better than
Uh,
CBS?
I don't know about that. We're
That's a
treading on
short
some
for another
dangerous
time.
water.
But
We're
Ken,
treading some dangerous water.
hit me with some numbers here.
Right. So, I wanted to take a look at kind of a few key things. This poll, conducted again by CBS and YouGov, it concluded that I think it was like 4% of Americans view the economy as very good, while having 26-ish% view it as going somewhat well, to make for about 30% of Americans who think the economy is on the up and up.
Yep.
So 70% think otherwise there, guys. And if you know simple math, it's not hard to see that the economy is what will get Joe Biden and the Democrats wiped out.
Well, funny enough, the same group of people, 4 and 26% respectively, answered, generally speaking, do you think things today in America are going very well or somewhat well? So 4% saying very well, 26 saying somewhat well is it's not a good sign. 30% of America, which happens to be excessively polling left-leaning Americans. Ah,
Oh,
yes.
man.
30% of white rich liberals in Los Angeles seem to think America is going very well.
Hmm. I wonder, could it be because, I don't know, they're rich? Just a guess.
Well, to
No.
throw some numbers in your numbers, yo dog, the breakdown the breakdown of people that they polled for political leaning is 675 Democrats, 665 independents, and only 572 Republicans.
Uh-oh.
So while they give their
Uh-oh.
accuracy a plus or minus of 3 points, I would say everything skews left about 3 to 5 points. So you can go ahead and read that with a grain of salt.
Uh-oh. When you have so many independents also in your sample and they're all voting for it, very little confidence, that also spells kind of doom and gloom for going forward.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of scary.
So there's a lot of negative scores on here. Ken, you want to hit me with a few of them?
Yeah, yeah. One of the big ones is actual approval. His approval rating is 44% in this poll. Now, I've been harping since probably the summer now that his approval is probably somewhere closer to about the 30s ish. And I still think that that's true, though I'm not sure exactly where it is. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. Well, for
Based
me,
on
because
this
I'm a
poll,
total scrub.
with the plus or minuses, I would say 38 to 40 is about what this poll would have him at.
Hmm. Yeah. There's the one big number is the approval of this poll, and that's 44. E- Even if it even if it is favoring Joe Biden, right? Whatever, doesn't matter. It's
It's
still
still
under
less than
50.
50. Yeah.
That's still not good.
Yep.
That's still not good. We also have some negative scores on inflation, and I'll go through the percentages here in a second. Negative scores on inflation, immigration, the economy, foreign policy, and race relations, oddly enough, with inflation being the hardest hitting score at 67%. 64% on immigration say, rather 57 of those say that the current administration is not doing a tough enough job trying to defend the border. And actually, per the article that we are reading and referencing here, Americans are starting to hold Biden and his administration responsible for all these border issues.
Mm-hmm.
The economy is at 61% negative. Foreign policy is at 58% negative, which is kind of shocking to me, but also not. And race relations is at 56% negative. Pretty much the same as his approval, or disapproval at this point, rather.
Interesting. So you're saying there might be some common themes here.
I'm saying there could be some common themes here, but one theme that really, really, really can't be overlooked is people are voting with their wallets, Democrats. You know, that
Spe-
thing you constantly put your hand in? They're going to take it
speaking
out of
of,
there in a second.
there's actually I was reading over the document that they released, and a couple of polls that I found interesting is 15 and 16 on the document. 15 being 16 being a part of 15, but 15 says, think about your family finances. Have higher prices for goods and services been ... And then the top two answers are financial hardship or difficult but not a financial hardship. Total, that is 61% say yes. So well over half of the country, or people polled at least in the sample size, say that the economy has been hard on them. Out of them, for question 16, things that they have stopped doing or have been doing because of this is they've been going out to eat less often. They've been cutting back on holiday shopping, pushing back plans and celebrations, delaying big ticket items, purchases, and taking fewer trips. So overall, this is about 40-ish percent, 40 something, 50-ish percent of people who are just not spending money because of how expensive things are getting.
Yeah, yeah. Good thing we saved that, like, what, 15 cents while over the 4th of July on pork or whatever it was?
It's a good thing that was also a lie,
Hmm.
but
Wait a second. Hang on. No, we definitely saved that money because now it's coming back to bite us, right?
we didn't save
Right?
money. And you know when we saved money? The 4 years that there was an orange man in the office. The only thing we're saving now is tweets.
Hey, man, Orange Cheeto was bad.
One other question on here that I found interesting is there was a question about should families separated at the border get compensation? An overwhelming 63% say no, believe it or not.
Wow, that's 1 point less than the total disapproval of the Biden administration on immigration as an
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, there might be some overlap there if you read into it a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to gather from this. It's a specific block of voters of the electorate that's starting to see that the wool's been pulled over their eyes.
Well, I suggest that all of you read this poll for yourself if you want more information. Obviously, all polling should be taken with a grain of salt, whether it's for our points or against, just because of how sampling works, as we talked about at the beginning. But just because they're not always accurate doesn't mean they're not important.
Yeah, you can often get a picture of the landscape and what's going to go on in the future just based on, a simple poll or two with very simple questions that matter directly to the public.
Yes, well said. And on that note, we hope you all have a great day, and God bless.